Okay. Hi, everybody. This is SaharaDrac, sclegacy.com, and I'm casting the game today between Adelscott, who I believe is French, but I don't know if that's true or not. I just know his name Adel sounds like Abel from Street Fighter 4, and he's French. He's playing against aAANerchio, who I've never heard of, but he's playing Zerg, and if you say it quickly, he sounds Italian, so I'm going to assume he's Italian. This Italian versus French match. aAANerchio. aAANerchio. See? Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. So, yeah, we got a little... I find myself accidentally doing a lot of PvZs lately. I'm not sure why. I just kind of pick a game and I'm like, yeah, that sounds interesting. I like that player because Adelscott is actually one of my favorite players to watch. And it's been ended up being PvZs lately. I streamed for a short while today. If you still aren't in the know about ustream.tv/channel/SaharaDrac, then you can just search for SaharaDrac on Facebook, and then you'll be able to watch me play live. I haven't played yet without streaming, so every time I play, I'm streaming. And talking, singing, and making lewd gestures at the microphone. But you can't hear those. No, sir. What are these guys' APMs like? Holy cow. aAANerchio. Nerchio, you have the 230 APM. Nerchio. And, that's not going to get old at all, because I'm going to do it for however long this game is. And, yeah, we're on Metalopolis. Most people feel this map is very, very balanced. I think it's balanced as long as you're in these positions. If you're in crossbots, it's pretty strong for Zerg, not going to lie. But, yeah, there's your standard one gate cybernetics core opening from Adelscott. And, oh yeah, on Team Liquid, they're doing a thing to get more of the iCup maps involved in the map pool. Basically, in January, everyone's kind of like committing to playing like as many games as they can on the iCup maps with their practice partners. That way, the iCup maps rise in popularity, and Blizzard will notice them, and hopefully, I mean, they've said multiple times they want community maps to be involved in the ladder pool. So basically, we're going to be trying to do that, get those maps played on a lot, and get new maps in the map pool that are bigger. I feel it's integral for Zerg balance that these bigger maps become standard. That way Zerg is balanced properly. Because they're kind of currently being balanced for medium-sized maps, and as the metagame shifts, that's definitely going to trend towards bigger maps, and I think Zerg is going to be really strong. So, yeah, just go to Team Liquid and search for it. It should be in the regular StarCraft 2 form. But yeah, about the iCup maps. And I'm sorry I don't have the exact details, but I'll put the forum thread link in the description, if I remember, which I don't because I'm a stoner. Actually, I've never tried pot in my life. There's an interesting fact. I do like beer, but I've never done any kind of drug. Be like me, kids. Be a StarCraft casting retard. And he does get these zealots surrounded here. Really good Zergling control, actually, from Nerchio, you use the Zergling so beautiful, bella, bellissimo. And Nerchio is got his expansion up, and now he's making drones. He feels quite secure now that he took out all those zealots. But Adelscott did get this gateway up, and now he's saying it's lagging. Taking a look over here. Yeah, there's a lot of observers. That's a bit of a downside. But yeah, apparently they're lagging a little bit. Don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you, friend. But, yeah. So he's getting a Spine Crawler and a Roach Warren going up. I would not be surprised to see a Roach push be very strong here in a little while. But, we'll find out, I guess. Yeah. Looking at the units, who has more workers? Actually, dead even in the worker count. Oh, and by dead even, I mean he has 2 more probes. So slightly ahead in the worker count is Adelscott. Now he's ahead by 3. Yeah, and the Bloom 752, bunch of drone crocodiles. We can go ahead and have a little expansion of. A lot of sentries here, very interesting build. He put early zealot pressure on with the stalker, and then he just went pure sentry with a lot of gas. So you have to prep early for that. I guess you like sentries against Zerg in the mid game, early mid game while he expands. That's very cool. They are good against Zerglings, no doubt about it. So yeah, looks like he's going to go back and put some more pressure on. And this is a playstyle that it takes a lot of bravery to be this aggressive with a Zerg opponent, and but it's really good. It's hard though. It's very hard to be like, all right, I got a mediocre-ish force, but I think it can do, and I'm going to go attack, you know, and then just go do it. But that's exactly what Adelscott's doing here, and that's one of the reasons I really like his play. He seems to have a very good perception of timing windows in the games I watch him play. And yeah, a lot of sentries here. Roaches are going to have a hard time getting at this force. As long as he force field well, which he just did. Let's put out of these eggs. More roaches, so you have to be careful of that. But yeah, just, I mean, he's not... He knows he's not going to kill Zerg here. He's not... But he's just applying pressure. See these Zerglings and roaches being built? Those are things that aAANerchio did not want to build. You know, the roaches maybe, but he definitely didn't want to be... He wanted to be making drones. And as you can see here, very little lost for Adelscott, but that aggressiveness bought him a foothold against Zerg. Something very important to keep in mind, it's a hard art to master, pressuring Zerg without throwing your forces away, just poking, just making them worried and not losing your stuff. Very, very difficult to do. As you can see, Adelscott pulled it off beautifully. What else? Yo, what else? You know, spires being built. Always fascinating. 8 drones being built. So, aAANerchio, back to your old ways. And, yeah, robotics facility just about finished finally for Adelscott. And here he goes again. See, would be very surprised to see a huge commitment here with these forces, but sometimes if you get caught unaware on the creep, it's going to happen anyways. Look at that beautiful force field. It's going to take out 4 or 5 roaches. Really cool use on Proton player. You might want to think about adapting a style like this if you're looking for a new PvZ build. I'm looking for a new TVP build. It's not because my current TVP build isn't working, it's just that I only really have the one build, and I really need to be more prolific, more versatile with my builds. In the month of January, while practicing on all those iCut maps, I am going to be doing a lot of TVPs and probably TVZs. I need new builds for all 3 matchups, really. So yeah, I'm going to be needing practice partners, and I'm not asking you to volunteer, not that I don't appreciate it. I do have SC Legacy staff and stuff that can help me out with that, but, you know, if you're in the upper diamond or something and you want to do some practice games, that's fine. Do it. Let's do it. Hit me up. As long as you realize we're going to be getting used to new maps. Yeah. Of course, that might coincide with the ladder reset, and then I'll really want to go to the ladder. It'll be fun. But, yeah, he does have, just to continue to poke away with these forces, 5 Mutalisks about to hatch, and Colossi being built. Actually, 8 Mutalisks, so that's going to be troublesome. And when I say about to hatch, I meant 8 more. Oh, Christ. I missed that completely, sorry. I was over here talking about laddering. So yeah, he, Nerchio. Oh, Nerchio, why you do this to me? You have 7 Mutalisks coming in here and just ripping it all up. Oh, no. And, yeah, so that's going to do a lot of damage, forcing Adelscott to put pressure at the front. I don't know if he's how he's going to do there, but having to manage 2 areas of the base and the boss bay is powered down. Not that that really matters, it's just keeping search range, but yeah, Mutalisks do take out the stalkers, but looks like this is a pretty kick-ass force field, so we'll go right into that. Yeah, nice split there on the force field. Really good spell against him. Oh, look at that blow rip. No! Yeah. Just great spell. Just not able to warp in enough stalkers because of his income to deal with these mutalisks, so that's quite annoying. But I think definitely, I know he won this game because he's going to kill all of the Zerg stuff, and this is more of a Zerg nuisance. Although there's a big group in here, he might need to. I don't know. Actually, that's a lot of mutalisks. We might see a full-on base trade. Here's a big force here. He's going to try and he's going to bring some mutalisks back to try and completely get rid of this force, and it's actually doing a good job. Starting to overwhelm Adelscott. Good map sense to bring those mutalisks back and take out this force. Colossi, you're a little late to the party, buddy. Hey, where'd everybody go? Oh, God. Yeah, that's what just happened. So much for my assessment, although Adelscott is still mining off 2 bases. Yeah. And a little bit of taunting going on from aAANerchio. And Adelscott blames it on the lag. And GG's out. That actually may have been lag there because he was trying to like warp in like 2 stalkers at a time into those mutalisks, and like it wasn't looking too good. So actually there may have been some lag issues there, but yeah, as you can see, the mutalisk counter, something very, very, very strong and very hard to deal with against Zerg. That's why I build turrets before I leave with my Thors. It's been SaharaDrac, sclegacy.com, and I was going to make some 90s techno reference and I just totally lost it. Oh well.